I'm not against spending some time in the swamp, because we do still need a lot of clay. We will always need clay already just for deco craft, but we've been building a lot with it, so I just like to restock on that too. And I mean, it's such a multi-purpose thing. I don't want to get that because that's gonna be under the dirt, and then we have to tear apart the entire surface and bleh. You get what I'm trying to say here? I feel like other people don't really care if their dirt is in a annoying to access spot. I'm just checking if the other pink flower that we had in there is hidden here already, but it doesn't appear to be. Okay. That's accepted then. And I meant to click on this. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy today, I think. I did a good amount of productive things already, even though I should have started recording a lot earlier, but today is just one of those days, you know. Which is not what you really need when you have like still 17 hours of footage to record before you go on vacation in like 4 days. Yeah, we'll see. The good thing is the boyfriend is hanging out with friends today, so he's gonna be out for a few more hours. And I have a bit more time to record all of this, and then I'll just try to set myself up for a successful morning tomorrow morning that I don't even try to lay down until the ADHD meds kick in. I know that's more comfortable, that is like a night, and I've seen people say that's a good method. I've seen people say, take your ADHD meds, go back to bed for an hour. That, like, it's a thing that people actively do. It's not just me being depressed and tired, I guess. Which, you know, nice confirmation. But still, I need to get stuff done. I very much need to get stuff done. Especially if I want to have most of Wednesday for the last minute preparation things. You know, like, check 10 times if we have our passports, and then check again 20 times before we leave. I did have a nightmare, I think 1 or 2 months ago, where words! I am so sorry. Where we were leaving for vacation, and for some reason the boyfriend didn't have his passport. And fun fact, shortly after that, when I needed that to apply for ETAs, he couldn't find it for like 10 minutes. Turns out he thought he had it in this one safe spot, but he put it to a different spot, which was in the closet. But don't worry, I'm now keeping that with my passport. I am not risking that again. He was fine putting that there, just before anyone wants to yell at me in like 2040, like, oh, why aren't you letting him store that himself? I'm not letting him store that himself because there's a good chance he also has ADHD, and we will be looking into that at some point when we have a little bit of money to get him diagnosed. Yes, we could go for something that's covered by insurance, but the wait time for that is like easily 2 years. And, you know, it's very hard for us currently to say where we will be at life-wise in 2 years. Like, will we even still be living in this area? Will we maybe be living across the country for whatever reason? On top of that, in 2 years... Yeah, okay, now in 2 years he would almost be done with his apprenticeship, but let's say it will only be 1.5 years. In his 3rd year of the apprenticeship, he will only have... Well, okay, now he also only has 1 school day in his 2nd year, but the school days change, and the school days are usually the easiest days for appointments. So, or on the other hand, you know, it could be a day that he could just take off from work, but what if in the end, you know, we would now try to make an appointment and we get a appointment for, let's say, Tuesday, but then turns out Tuesday would end up being his school day, and for some reason, I don't even know, it would be a super long school day, and he couldn't even leave early, and then we'd have to reschedule, and then maybe 20 years down the line he could get possibly diagnosed. I do very much feel like he has ADHD. I already felt like he had it before I got diagnosed myself. Before I even, like, fully internally accepted I might have ADHD. I was like, this guy most likely has ADHD. Maybe he's also a little autistic, I don't know. But there's a chance he just likes planes. I don't know, that's stuff we all want to get tested, but, you know, for now we have the vacation that we want to focus on, money-wise, and after that, most likely for moving out. And, I mean, still, once the vacation's over, we can maybe start putting a little bit money to the side. Because, you know, personally, I find it very helpful to know just what exactly is going on with your brain and finding ways that just work better with that. Not even like necessarily medication, but he has been a little bit more inclined to, yeah, maybe one day we should indeed get this checked out, since he saw me enter God mode on the first few days of medication. So, yeah. Maybe this is your sign to go make that appointment if you have been considering that there might be something neurodivergent about you. Because, you know, personally, I just believe there is nothing better that you can do than give yourself that conclusion of knowing if the thing is indeed there or not. Because for me, I just didn't want to, like, live the rest of my life and be like, huh, could there be a little bit of the ADHD, or was it just the very extreme tism? But no, I get the diagnosis basically as soon as I sit down. I thought they'd be reading all my questionnaires and stuff. Nope. That guy talks to me for 2 minutes and starts saying, yeah, that's because of your ADHD, and I'm just like, my ADHD? So you're saying I have that? You know, so, yeah. Also will be very fun to be passing that down to our children. But hey, you know, the good thing is I'm aware that I have it. There is a good chance the boyfriend has something. That gives you the very wonderful option of finding... what would be the right word? What would be the right word here? Finding things that work for your children right away. Because in my case, I only got diagnosed with autism when I was 14, after I developed PTSD from going to school and being bullied for sad autism. If that had been discovered earlier, there could have been all these different methods that you could have gone for, you know, to make the kiddo's life easier. Like, even just if I would have had better ways to socialize with people, I think I may be a completely different person now. Yeah, but I'm very sure I wouldn't be the socially awkward little bean that I am nowadays. You know, if starting at a young age, I would have, you know, gotten some kind of exposure therapy is probably the wrong word, but just like some kind of therapy where they help you to learn to live with that. AKA what I had when I was 16. But that was not good, because I was basically too old for it, and my psychiatrist was too young for me, because she was like in the middle of her university or something, and I think, you know, me being someone who got PTSD, had like a whole lawsuit going on because they weren't going to school, may have been a little bit much for someone just starting out. So that ended not very well, and some things were said that probably shouldn't be said to a child who is literally traumatized from going to school, but hey, I'm out of there, it's okay. Just hope not too many other kids who would have needed different sort of help ended up in the same situation as I did, because yeah, it was rough. Yeah, don't like talking about it, honestly. I'm like just sitting here just like, why exactly am I bringing up all these traumatic things now that are gonna bring me down? Why am I doing this to myself? The self-hatred that strong today? Alright, let's keep on going. And let me check, did I get a message about my laundry? No, but I feel like it should be sort of done around now. Oh, there we go! Just now I got a message. Okay, we're gonna keep on. I actually want to get a little bit of the Clover patches. Let me text my dad. 5 minutes. Okay, we will take a little break here in a second. Why is the game a bit laggy lately? I don't know. I feel like it wasn't like... Probably just because the world size keeps increasing, let's be honest. Not like we're playing a world that's like 2 MB, you know. I guess that might kind of make sense, but it should be running a bit more smoothly technically. Maybe I do have to look into the settings a bit more. Okay. Gonna sleep, and then I'll hang up my laundry, and maybe even do another load. I don't know. I have to see. We're gonna do this. And I want to grab some of this. Maybe we're gonna walk. Come on, we're gonna walk to the end of the biome. Just so I can mentally check this off my inner to-do list. That's great. Thinking sometimes I see sprouts around here, but usually it's just grass. Given that there were times I thought I was seeing sprouts disguised as grass, but it turned out to be sprouts, you know. There is a little bit of double checking now. Oink oink. Okay. Oh, we have small lily pads here. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just grabbing cute little things. Okay. Sure, take your time. Take your time. Some more shrubs. Always need those. And there's the end of the biome. Alrighty. This could also maybe be your sign to do laundry. I know it's a never-ending circle of, you know, having laundry to fold and put away, and then suddenly you need to wash it again, and then you need to hang it up, and it just never ends. Okay, we have a possible chance to find villages in that biome there, so that is tempting. You're about to despawn. Okay, we got it. You're about to despawn. This is all about to despawn. I know, little donkey. What biome? Chaparral. Okay. Didn't fit in there anymore. Did I grab the plant backpack? Was that it? I did, but it still doesn't fit in there. It goes into blocks. Most of that fit in there. This all goes in here. Okay. Time for laundry. See you in a second. Okay, hello. We are back. Laundry has been hung up, and I did decide to do another load of laundry because doing 3 loads of laundry in one day is just so much fun, you know. Yeah, as I was going downstairs, my mom was already in the process of stealing my work, and then she had already hung up like 2 of the shirts. Unacceptable. Hello. Might go a little bit south just to see if we could maybe get a village. I mean, you never know. And some shrubs, of course, and grass too, I guess. Of course. But yeah, I don't know. I feel good, and yeah, I don't know. My parents keep saying I've been very productive lately, and they don't mind helping me out in, you know, situations like that. Just like super lovely of them, but I also just very much enjoy hearing that I indeed have been getting stuff done, and you know, that it's not just me imagining it, that I've been having a bit more energy to do things. It's apparently noticeable by other people. That's great. Yeah, I just occasionally need to hear a little bit of praise, okay? A group biome. Also chance for villages. So, sure. Sure thing, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I'm glad to be knocking a few more little laundry things out before we leave, you know, just so that there's like less of our stuff that's then gonna pile up when my parents do laundry while we are gone. Because I don't really want to come back and have like 5 baskets worth of laundry to put away. So, you know, it's like everything I can do now and still deal with while we are here is stuff that's not gonna get piled up while we're gone. So that's good. You know, I mean, yes, there will be like a few little things here and there, but we're definitely emptying out quite a few of the laundry baskets today, which is very, very, very good. Don't want to be... I just don't want to be back home, you know, have like a culture shock, basically, from returning from a city of millions to my small town village with nothing. And, you know, probably have a lot of YouTube stuff that I need to already catch up on, and videos I meant to do that I'm not even gonna probably get out before we leave, and then, you know, laundry. It's just gonna be a lot by itself already, so anything I can take care of for now, I really, really appreciate myself for. Okay, have we always had this gray overlay with our extra saturation points whenever we go into the inventory? Or is there still something in my settings that's different to before? Huh. I'll have to go and look at some older footage, I guess. Again, you know, at the corner of my eye, this almost looks like a sprout. Like one side of the wheatgrass. It's a scam. I know we're getting a lot of the ground cover stuff here today, but we also have been using a lot of it and will keep on using a lot of it, and it's just like a nice little decor thing. So we are going to keep doing this. Is that a extreme hills biome coming up? I mean, there's for sure some kind of river going around here that keeps on going for quite some time. Actually looks very, very pretty. No, it's ocean, I think. Crap. I might be more inclined to go a bit south then. The sword can stay. Wait, free stuff. Nothing left behind here. Bok bok. Okay. I don't think we'll really be finding new forest plants or anything like that around one of these here, but you know, it's worth taking a little peek, and we're getting free stuff too. And that already made this little detour worth it, in my opinion. Oh my god, there's so many clover patches. I know we've already collected a very, very, very good amount, but I love them. Hello? Do we need more reasoning? Oh, we're stuck in here already. Okay. But none of that fits. Why am I surprised? Even the orange one didn't go in there? Apparently, okay. The spider eye things, replacements, I forgot. This. Okay, that doesn't fit. Please open. I don't know, maybe I need to restart my game. I mean, I've only been playing for less than an hour still, which technically shouldn't be that bad. I don't know, maybe it's loading so many new chunks and all that it's just having some hiccups. I don't know. Any more free stuff? No? Okay. Alright then. Into the pretty biome that tends to have way too many mob spawns for me to be comfortable with. Yay! Hey, but free items. Maybe we can avoid the ocean, but I kinda doubt it. We'll grab the Nemesia over there. Yes, we have them all. I don't care. Getting them while exploring feels way less cheaty than, you know, planting and breaking them a million times at home. Yeah, we will have to go in the ocean, okay. Not that. I mean, I don't think we have any Nemesias in this one. Didn't have that one for sure, so that's okay. Plants 1 fits that still, that's great. Then we make a bunch of new boat. Grab a crafting table back. Grab a new burger already. This back. Put out the bed. Do this, that we can put the bed away again in a second. Appreciate the purple of the sunset. And then we wait. And wait. Come on. Yeah, doggo. Doggo was sighing. Poor little exhausted thing. Come on. This looks sleep ready to me. Thank you. No ponytail readjustment. Because I was really bothered by feeling my hair today. And sensory issues are really not getting better as you get older. Okay. Fingers crossed we find something cool on the other side. I would appreciate it. Chunks are loading pretty slow right now, but okay. No complaints just yet. Little oak tree. Literally just an oak tree. That's cool. Ah, more land. Alright. Alright. Doesn't look very friendly, but hey. What can you do? Maybe we'll find another creepy structure. Wouldn't mind that. Oh, we got it! Let's go! Perfect. Just not so perfect when I look at our food supply, but... okay. We have a bit more time. And like I said earlier, maybe we could, if necessary, just place a wavestone, make a bit of food, and keep on traveling. Because I really want to, and I don't know. I don't know what we would necessarily do at home, you know? Given that I don't want to jump between projects as much as I used to, I would indeed like to finish the everyday life area. And for that, we simply need some kind of idea of how to build the apartment, which I currently don't have. I don't just want to, you know, look for a picture and fully copy that more or less. Like I wanna add my own little twists here and there. I just don't want to copy paste stuff. That's too boring. I want to add my own little unique broken touches to things. Okay, some of these, sure thing. And some more pretty flowers. And a little river. Very cute. Oh, free stuff. Lots of free stuff, actually. You're about to despawn. There's so many of these right here. Wasting some food, but I guess that's okay. Yeah, I guess I just saw stuff from... yeah, I think it was just this biome that was there for like a little frame. And it looked a bit off. I don't think we've necessarily checked a river in a brushland biome. Given that not all of this is really in a brushland, yeah, I mean we could still follow it for a little bit. Doesn't hurt us. And I'm almost expecting that if we would be able to find one of the missing planty things, it will be in the most unexpected place. So Yeah, but it actually ends here already. Very pretty though. Very, very pretty. Oh, eucalyptus forest. Alright, alright, alright. I know where to go. Tempting. There's so much clay. I can't just walk past. That goes in there. That goes... Oh, those actually... It did indeed fit there. Cool. Please open. Thank you. I got into that one. We grab this one. Not gonna grab all the clay that's further over there. You know, little bits right on our face. Not gonna say no to that. Okay. Perfect. Fingers crossed we at least find some sprouts in that one, because our sprout luck in eucalyptus forests as of lately hasn't been as it used to be. Let's just put it that way. And I wouldn't mind getting a few more, because the more we have, the more comfortable I put them. I feel I am to put them into some builds here and there. And our current amount is just not a lot. That's most likely halfway under the land. Why can't I speak today? What's going on there? I'm gonna get that one still, but I think that will be it then. Oh, we actually didn't break any other blocks for once. Let's go, we're professionals. Okay, maybe one more. One more and then we're gonna call it quits. I promise. Yeah. Almost got it. Hi? Okay, you just don't want to react to someone standing next to you. Cool, cool. Mini Plains biome is also tempting for a village chance, but yeah, I'm a bit more looking forward to this, if I'm honest. And then blocks. There we go. Don't have it go into the quicksand, please. Thank you. Stupid thorns. Okay. How do we go on about this? I mean, we are sort of already on the edge of the biome over here, which is good. I don't see sprouts. No, that's just grass. That's a sprout. I did not expect myself to notice that one so well. Wow. Okay, where was it? There we go. I mean, that's not really the edge of the biome, I'd say. I don't understand these things. Oh, there's more. No, wait. 7. That was medium. There is the sprout. Okay. Okay, 8 sprouts. That is incredible. More than I was expecting. But I'm not against checking out some other areas of this biome. Just to be sure that we get the maximum profit possible from this. Flowers. Take this. Oh, some freak block tuft. Sure thing. Nothing, I think. Oh, this does look. Oh, that looks so gorgeous. I love lakes. Lakes and shaders. Don't happen to have any over there. Not from what it looks like. That's grass. I think we can keep on going. Anything you're trying to hide in between here? Cute little lily pad, but we're not gonna grab that. Don't have time for even more distractions. Or already distracting little side missions.